Greetings students, this video is going to show you how to eliminate the extra space between the paragraphs that you can see here. It should not be here. For some reason Word has a default setting that puts it here in the field of history. This is not acceptable. Matter of fact, you'll notice that it's one of the points in my general writing deductions list. I'm going to show you a couple of different ways to eliminate it. One, the way I've always done it, and the other, the way that might be taught in some of the computer courses. I don't know, whichever way is easiest for you. Work with that. But the first thing I should point out is it also says in the general writing deductions list to indent your paragraphs. So I'm old school. I still use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces with the space bar to do that. Now I know some people want to use the tab to do that, and if you want a tab and indent, that's okay, as long as there's some sort of indentation so I can see where a new paragraph begins. Now the trick is you need to be consistent. Notice what's happened here. So in this particular case, I would be asking you a question: why is there no consistency? So you need to fix that each time the correct way. So in these three paragraphs, oops, lost my count. These three paragraphs, you should have a consistent indentation. Now it's important to indent because when we eliminate the extra space, if you do not, it's kind of difficult sometimes, specifically if you got a sentence toward the end at the last of the end of the last paragraph, to see when the new paragraph begins. So how do we eliminate that? Well, if you've already written the paper, the easy way to do that is to simply highlight the essay, where this is going to matter. It will not matter in your short answer questions. And then right-click on the highlighted portion, and then access the word paragraphs. You notice here, this is where the offense is occurring. You have after spacing and do not add space box is not checked. Plus, you got line spacings under multiple. So the way to easily fix this problem here, since it's all highlighted, and anything you would add after this would be set correctly. Make the extra spaces 0. Now notice when I did that, it showed the extra spacing disappearing down there in your preview. Click do not add extra space between paragraphs of the same style. Now you could clearly do this before you start typing anything in your Word document and solve that problem. And then I always tell people just go back to single space to eliminate any potential mistakes that could happen. So when I click OK, bam, there it goes. Notice it's all disappeared in all these cases. So what's going to happen is when you start the next paragraph, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the next, next. So there you go. Easily set, easily done. Now you can do the same thing up here at the top. If you highlight that whole document again, and then click underneath where there's the paragraph bar is, and click here where it says paragraph settings. This is going to open the same box. Now you notice since I fixed it, it's already fixed in this thing. But there's an easy thing that you can do to make sure your problems are solved before you even start. And you create a new document. Go in, click on that. Notice here they've set this default this way for some strange reason. What you can do is you can fix it that way. Bam, your problems are solved. So anyway, that shows you how to indent, and that shows you how to eliminate the extra extra spaces between paragraphs. A little confused this morning. Well, have a good day. And as always, if you have any questions, please post in the class or email me directly or contact me through Moodle Messenger.